Lucky there that it didn't end up on a Gaels stick as he misplays it. Now coming around the other way is Alex Johnston. Johnston through the blue line. Get dangling around. Nice shot, but is saved by Mike, which is a pretty decent stat.
No kidding.
Gaels win the draw. Renwick sends it in behind the goal. There's a chance. Nolan Hutchison, Egan's there with him. Now Renwick gloves the puck. Here's Tanner coming up. Papineau tried to get it away from him. Ooh, centering pass goes on net. And a nice juicy rebound, but the Ravens able to corner. Parrish there. Fournier with some pressure. Binney sends it up for Cousins. Cousins tries to get around the defender. Fires off a for Fournier, but that's intercepted by Moore. Tipped down into the Ravens' end. Peters now. Aiden Castle chips it up over the defenders and in behind the goal. Centering pass now for Zolomichik. He leaves it for Duff. Duff shot on goal, scores! Aiden Castle with a gift wrapped in a ribbon right in the blue ice and gets it past Mylan for his first of the season. And the Gaels have a 1-0 lead.
Aiden Castle, first year with the Queens Gaels, out of the Toronto Patriots of the OJHL.
As we saw there, Mylan with...
I didn't see anyone grab the puck for Mr. Castle.
Yeah.
His first OUA goal.
Yeah, hopefully somebody remembered that as Hutchison sends it up to the point. Parrish couldn't hang on to it as it comes now the other way. There's Johnston. He leaves it for McCrary. McCrary shot and scores. And just Ravens win the draw. Pass intercepted by Rutledge, but Parrish makes sure to get rid of that one again as it's tipped up the ice for Darren Kapp. He loses control as now Rutledge comes back the other way. Shot scores. Robbie Rutledge with his first. Fournier, but can't hang on to it there as it goes back into the Ravens' end. 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Shot or clearing attempt fanned. Oh, and in the first period, Virtue sends it in the other way, and that'll do it. And definitely some tension now between the two teams as they get together. Here comes up the middle. He leaves it for Marburg. Marburg back down for Holmes. Holmes loses an edge and takes a shot from his knees. As Fournier plays it now into the corner, in behind for Andrew Hunt. Hunt sends it up for Egan. Egan. Oh, wow, what a save by again. I think with a chance there, but save of the night so far by Micheloni. As there's Brady Egan, fires a shot, stopped through Renwick dumping it in as the Ravens play it back again. And we were saying that we were thinking that the Gaels will come back out strong, having let in two quick ones towards the end of the first. But the Ravens have just applied even more pressure as Bizarre takes a shot and scores. Felix Bedard. And now Johnson up for Holmes. Holmes chips it around Kadura. Holmes with it again. Centering pass. Shot wide by Renwick.
He had that side of the net too.
Bauer for Holmes. Holmes comes across. Tries to tuck it in. Can't. Kept in by Renwick. Here's Bauer again. Tried to find Johnson in front of the net, but it goes wide. And there's Johnson again. Shot saved by There's Bedard, who tries to find McCrary, but that's chipped away by the Gaels. There's Hunt with a weak shot, but it gets through, and Bedard tipped it. And Michaeloni able to turn it away. Cully for McCrary. McCrary, shot through. Lemieux gets around Egan, and he sends it up for Marburg. Marburg back for Lemieux. Over for Renwick. Renwick, shot, blocked by Fournier. Lemieux with it now. Renwick with it again. Johnson, Renwick, shot. Mayotte took that one in the back and deflected as the Gaels hang on to it. Marburg fires a shot right at the crest, and 10:20 to go here in the second period. McCary plays it in behind the goal. Up for Bedard. Bedard across the blue line, and another penalty coming to the Gaels here as Papineau.
Third player being Morton.
I made that joke earlier about Tolnay being 20% of the way to his penalty minute total from last year. And a chance there by Bedard, turned away by Michaeloni as McCary has it up for Fournier, down for Egan. Bedard, Egan back to Bedard. Fournier, one-time shot by Egan. Duff gets in the way of that one. As now one of the Gaels returns to the ice, and here comes Tolnay, and Johnson's with him. For Johnson, scores!
Nice.
That was actually
I
Liam
mentioned
Tanner.
Tolnay. Yep, Tanner. I mentioned Tolnay being a playmaker. That's what playmakers do. That action started all the way down from the Queen's end. Tolnay carried it up, and
cross-ice pass on a 2-on-1. And it's a 3-2 game. So as I was saying earlier, I made that joke about Tolnay.
20 minutes in penalties last year.
20% to his penalty minutes total from last year. I got that wrong. It was Daniel. Leaves it for Renwick. Renwick gets around Egan, loses control, regains possession. For Holmes. Holmes, shot, saved by Mayan. Holmes, shot wide and down the ice. Renwick there.
A little bit more pressure being applied by the Gaels this period, if you noticed.
Marburg sends with it now. Tries to connect with Hutchison, but here comes Tolnay. 3-on-1 here. Hutchison has it, loses his footing.
This could be a bigger hole. It really could be, but Ian Michaeloni, first-year student, rookie goalie, is not doing too bad.
High and wide. Down for Holmes. Holmes centering pass for Marburg. He hangs on to it. Plays it up to Renwick. Renwick over for Lemieux. Lemieux shot through traffic. Tolnay. He finds Hutchison, but banks off his skating down the ice, but he gets there first. As he gets away from the defender. Centering pass from Marburg. Marburg with a weak shot goes wide. Tolnay tries for the wraparound. What a chance. Marburg, another weak shot to get in the way of that as he finds Holmes. Holmes sends it down, and Marburg chases after it. Now Johnson with it again. Johnson for Marburg. Marburg into the Gaels zone. Rutledge can't get a shot off. And now Hutchison. Here's Hutchison. He's only got one player to beat, and he's stripped by Kadura. But now a chance by Tolnay. Saved by Mayan, but it goes wide as Tolnay up for Parrish. Parrish down for Bauer. Bauer shot. Oh, what a chance there. Mayan with the save. It bops up into the air. Hutchison banks it, or bats it out of the air, but just wide of the goal as now Rutledge comes the other way. He fires his shot. Saved by Michaeloni. There's Rutledge chasing after it. He gets it to Fournier. Back to Rutledge. He fires a shot high and wide. Now Kadura keeps it in. Plays it down for Fournier. Fournier shot, saved. Ravens win the draw. Hunt takes it up and dumps it in behind the goal. Micheloni there to play. Can't hang on to it. Papineau finds Fournier. Up for Cousins. Across ice for Peters. Peters can't hang on to it. And now Bedard, he's got McCary with him. He chooses to shoot. It goes in. And now Bauer will get rid of that one. Up Parrish. Chance in front of the net. Tolne can't get it off to the bench, and the training staff had his helmet and was looking it over as Hunt now plays it around the corner. Renwick keeps it in at the blue line. As Micheloni plays it up for Marburg, and the Gaels coming back the other way. Marburg plays it in behind the goal. Tanner there. Centering pass for Papineau with it for Egan. Egan up to the point for Mayotte. Mayotte thinks twice about shooting. Sends it down for Fournier. He can't get a shot off. Egan does, but it's blocked to go now in the third. Parrish sends it up for Johnson. Johnson across the blue line. Cully's there with him as he takes the body, and it's cleared. Two of the three things the Gaels have been able to do: sustain pressure, keeping the puck out of the net. Now they just got to get the puck in the net.
In the net.
Chance there by Holmes.